The secret to all illness, ailment, discomfort, disease, infection, disorder, or complaint should not be a secret at all. The first thing your parents should have taught you is how to survive this world. And in that conversation, the two words mucus and pathogen should have been mentioned. They should have told you that you have a zero chance of survival if you don't follow the advice of mucus. That there is a constant war raging between the long cells and the round spiky cells in your body. That we are on the side of the long elongated mucus cells because they are our protectors, our bodyguards, and that the round spiky ones that are called pathogens are the uninvited intruders, the robbers, the scavengers who would love to see you dead. The second lesson in life that you should have been taught by your parents or at school is the lesson about food, why we eat, and what is the most nutritional food for optimum performance. Parents can use the analogy that sand in a petrol tank and water in an oil filter will inhibit a motor car from performing well. We are totally clueless on what's going on inside our bodies and how to avoid any harm coming its way. We feel confused, we are unsure, we unclear, we perplexed, we disorientated, and we completely lost. It feels like we are 3-year-olds without driving licenses, driving on a main highway without having a clue of what's going on around us. Not only are we clueless about the needs of our bodies, we are unfortunately trapped by our traditions, our habits, the latest fashions and fads, and we are for sure conditioned by our taste buds. Also, the fact that a medical doctor is conveniently close by and standing ready to prescribe synthetic medicines is not at all helpful to us. We are paying more and more for bad food and bad drinks. And the more we pay for that, the more we pay for our medical bills, our doctor's bills. And they are not complaining. It would be wonderful to see a doctor's prescription like this, rather telling you what to eat because of the shortage of certain nutrients in your body. Prescription Dr. So-and-so, 1 apple, 1 carrot, 4 blueberries, 250 milliliter lemon juice, 60 grams of nuts and 1 plate of full greens. Take daily for the next 6 days and complete the course. It will be far more honest if we have tombstones that says, "Here lies Frankie, he lives to eat instead of eats to live." Or obituaries should be more honest. Dolly Doolittle, death by diet. Death certificates should be more honest. Cyril Colon died by the hands of a serial killer. All doctors and nurses pledge their allegiance to the Hippocratic Oath. That, in short, is a promise to do no harm to a person. So what is the origin of this Hippocratic Oath? Hippocrates lived 460 to 380 BC. He is known as the father of medicine. And he said, "Our food should be our medicine, and our medicine should be our food. Hippocrates himself cured people with herbs and plants. There were no synthetic medicines around them. He also said it is more important to know what sort of person has a disease than to know what sort of disease a person has. Therefore, a person that is stressed, worried, angry, aggressive, restless, sleepless, lethargic, emotional, irritable, hyper or hypoactive is a person with an underlying disease. Hippocrates further said that all the disease begins in the gut. Pathogens. It is those microorganisms that causes disease, that causes you to feel ill. It's normally a virus, but it can be a bacteria as well. They like to live in an acidic environment. I need to explain that acidic environment. First of all, look at the pH scale that tests acidity and alkalinity. It's a scale that runs between 0 and 14. Right in the middle you will find neutral. Now, clean, clear water, for instance, has a pH of 7, which is neutral. Our blood, similarly, performs optimally in the range of 6.8 to 7.5. Anything that is less than that, let's say less than 6, between 0 and 6, or more than, let's say, 8, will not be good for the body. And that is the aim of the game. Whatever we take in should be neutralized to a comfortable somewhere between 6 and 8. And you will perform optimally. But let's see what is the story for a pathogen. I said a pathogen likes to live in an acidic environment, which therefore means it's somewhere between 0 and 6. Now, the moment your blood falls down to an acidic environment, or your body becomes acidic, that's when the pathogens will try to enter, invade, and take over. And the moment that happens, that's when you fall ill. So what can cause your body to become acidic? In our day and age, it's mainly caused by taking in red meats, canned food or tinned food, processed meats, and fizzy drinks or carbonated drinks. All of that will push your blood level below the optimum range of where we want it, let's say below 6, which makes the body acidic, and you are then prone to get ill. We have one protector, and that is our mucous membranes. that are placed at all openings in your body. The mucous cells are long elongated cells with hair-like structures at the top called cilia. And in between those structures you will find mucus, the sticky substance. Their function is to protect the body against these pathogens who want to enter. The mucous cells, they stand at the entrances to the body, preventing pathogens to enter. They are the bodyguards. The pathogens want to gate crash. When the stomach acid, for example, is unable to neutralize all the food, it's the mucous membrane cells that then get drugged by the stomach acid. And when these cells or bodyguards are drugged, they cannot do their job. They cannot function properly. So either we eat food that is too acidic, or we eat food that turns into acid once metabolized. The signs we get when the mucous membranes are compromised is either an excess of mucus secretion or no mucus secretion at all. This is the warning sign to you that you might fall ill if you don't do anything about it. Let's look at the enzymes that break down pathogens. Enzymes break down pathogens. Enzymes are secreted by the pancreas in your body to help break down the incoming pathogens. You will find enzymes in your hands because we are meant to eat with our hands. Also in the saliva in your mouth. And finally, you will find enzymes in your stomach as well. But the inside of your mouth is also layered out with mucous membrane. The long elongated cells with their cilia and sticky mucus that act as bodyguards against foreign pathogen cells, they are there to protect. When the food enters the stomach, the enzymes will help break down the food further. But then inside the stomach you will also find stomach acid. The function of the stomach acid is to neutralize the incoming alkaline food that we eat. Yes, alkaline food. We are supposed to eat alkaline food. We are supposed to live off plants. We are naturally made vegetarians. And once the alkaline food or drinks are coming in, then the stomach acid will neutralize that to a comfortable pH range of 7. Over and above the enzymes and the stomach acid, you will again, in the wall of the stomach, you will find your mucus cells to help protect from incoming pathogens. So up the intake of your alkaline foods. Cut on the red meats, the processed meats, the processed foods. In actual fact, any food that comes in a tin or in a box is not good for us. Upgrade your own system by getting in healthy food. But the mouth is not the only entry point for pathogens into your body. So it's not only food and drink that can cause illness. The skin, the nose, the eyes and genital areas are also openings into the body. And they too need bodyguards. They all have mucous membranes at the openings with their long elongated cells that will try and prevent the gate-crashing pathogens from entering. Be on the lookout for warning signs that your body has been infiltrated by pathogens. The mucus is the one that will warn you. The mucus is supposed to be sticky, but it's not supposed to be too watery or too dry. Your eyes, if they are too watery or too dry, you're compromised. Your nose, if it's too runny or too dry, your body is compromised. Your mouth, if there's too much saliva or your mouth is dry, again, you are compromised. If your skin is too wet or too dry, or even your coughing is too wet or too dry, these are all signs that your body has been infiltrated. Follow these simple rules and you will have more money to spend on the things that make you instead of your doctor happy. Your mouth. Foods and drinks must be alkaline, and hands and cutlery must be cleaned with soapy water. Also brush your teeth with proper toothpaste or bicarbonate of soda rather, because toothpaste itself might have fluorides or chlorides that is not good for you. Wash your skin, your body with soap. Use a pH neutral creams and lotions. And please wash your hands regularly. Your nose, prevent the inhaling of bad odors or sharp stringent smells. Don't go looking for trouble. Your eyes, wear protective gear in polluted air. Then your genitals, do not allow any foreign object, liquid or cream that is not pH neutral near your genitals. How are these pathogens transmitted? The infection can be caused by airborne transmission through the nose and the mouth. It can be caused by contaminated foods and liquids. It can be caused by contact through the skin. Or it can be caused by direct pathogens in your bloodstream and tissues via injection or intercourse. So you now know what is the secret of why we fall ill. Please listen to the advice of Hippocrates and listen to the advice and the signs sent by the mucus cells to you. Don't wait until it's too late. Please subscribe, share and like, and I say goodbye for now.